Welcome at the Watchtower. Today is Wednesday, and know we have some downtime tomorrow, uh, and maybe some more release notes. But we are gonna do a little off topic show today. But let me introduce you to the panel. I will start with Ghost Rider. Can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
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 And then we have High Anxiety,
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show.
and then we have Raven.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Um, I'm going to read the release notes for
You're breaking up, Bonsai.
11.4 release notes. So we're going to go through that, and then we're going to talk about little what's happening in the game at the moment. Yes, I'm going to screen share my screen sharing. Can you
Yeah.
screen share me?
Yeah, I got your screen shared.
Yes.
You just need to talk into the mic.
Yeah, your audio's cutting out
Yeah,
a little bit
Okay,
there.
I'm going to try to speak to the microphone.
that's better. Perfect.
The release notes 11.4, 04 release notes. The following changes and fixes are being applied to the Thursday, January the 28th update. Invasion. For the top 100 winners of Invasion, the Absolver and Outback Cyberpunk Warpaint will be given out at a later date as they are not in the game yet. Do not be alarmed that you will receive an award pancake that they are missing. They will be added to your account once they are developed in the game. So, they have actually okay. They are probably working on
Yeah,
it
they're
at the moment.
yeah
And I
either
loved
glitched or
and I loved how you said pancake instead of packaged.
Pancake. Okay.
Think about food.
somebody hasn't had breakfast.
In the meantime, the top 100 players will receive a new blackout war paint of the Outback. Oh, sorry. Will receive new blackout war paints for the blackout twin blades and destroyer as the consolation
Consolation prize.
uh, as you are waiting for the Cyberpunk war paint to be added, as well for as the Bounty Hunter Cyberpunk war paint.
Yes.
And then we have the bug fixes, general improvements and bug fixes.
See that I wanted to. If it's like less than 10, just list the damn thing.
Yeah, so we can see what is actually fixed.
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm sorry I'm late.
Hey, good morning.
It's okay. It's okay,
We'll
Paradox.
deduct it from your pay.
No, Nats Media, they are working on them, and I think we're gonna get them maybe after the downtime or along in the future, I think.
Next year.
But oh, that is a long time. We're gonna wait for them. Well, we have just have Invasion, and what are your thoughts on that?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, Invasion. It was all right. Nothing special. If I had to rate it, I'll give it a 7.
7. Okay. And Anxiety?
I had fun with it, so I'm not gonna. I'm glad. Thank you, Kixeye, for taking care of that 610. That was so obvious, and you were up front and said, "Yeah, you got him," and you banned him. So thank you. Otherwise, I enjoyed it. It was a nice challenge. I was impressed with the fact that I didn't have to change much to my existing base to pull off the time I did. And looking forward to the next one. Although I wish we could do something with all that wasted thorium.
Mm-hmm.
Like spread it out to the clan.
That's what he said.
'Cause I can't imagine if I totaled it up, it'd be billions.
Same.
I upgraded my legendary laser tanks tech with it. That is 60 million a pop for
Yeah.
each level. So I was quite happy with that one. Ghost Rider, what are your thoughts on it?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to say it's a 10 because thank you for bringing it back. A lot of people wanted this for the base test, and they did change it, so it's not like, a whole bunch of what the hell, So it did give you a chance to really base test your setup, without having to worry about somebody else getting pissed off because they lost all other stuff over just a base test. So it's nice to have that back. I mean, thank you, Kickside, for having that back. A lot of us was wanting stuff like that back. Now, if they could just add that back into the whole regular event style, that would be more brilliant as well. Because part of that 4-tier thing was part of it was the base defense. So I hope they bring that back, maybe in a similar style to Invasion, because I absolutely enjoyed it. It was a little different. It was, you know, 4 big ass blackouts come to get you. But at the same time, they made it different, and it. I had fun with it. I did have a little trouble as well trying to figure out what the hell to do with the Thor. So what I did was some of the new units that we had where you can just upgrade like instant as long as you had the Thor. I made sure all that tech was maxed out off of the recent units that required a Thor, just only Thor to do that with. So, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it, so I give it a 10.
Nice, nice.
I hope they do it
And
more often.
Raven? Raven?
I don't know, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good fun. Something a little bit different, something I've never done before since I started playing again. So I've got to admit, I really enjoyed it, especially trying to beat Jeff. That was my motivation, trying to beat Mr. High Anxiety there.
It's a change. It's a nice change to be in competition with your own clan members as opposed to going.
We had to challenge each other.
Yes, all of us was in a channel. We were just like, "Oh crap, Jeff got above us. We just got to keep on going." And then one person comes in and has it 15 minutes.
See yourself past.
Yeah, Crunch had his like what was it? Some god awful amount, and we told him what to do to change it, and then he was able to mark it down less than what was it, 8 minutes, whatever, at one point. Yeah, so we had a lot of fun just see who could get ahead of Doomsday and.
Did I
You know who your friends are. I ain't helping you. Might be that way. I might have done that. May have done that. Nah.
Yeah.
To be fair, we did help each other, though,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
It is a good with a little competition and get the other guys sweating a little bit. I said I was not playing it anymore Friday, and when you all slept close to it was actually pretty fun.
You said like 4 times in a row, "I'm done." What did he do, Jeff?
It wasn't done.
He just kept right on going, just plugging it.
The competition gene in me started to change my pace, and I had to try something else to beat that time. But it was.
Wait, I got up on the morning and I seen Bonsai's time 7:30, and I thought that's not happening.
Yeah, it's like, did he go to bed?
To get that time, this fucking beep. The annoying thing is that you actually have to rearrange your base after that if you want that lowest time. But I enjoyed it too and had fun with the competition with you guys. It was actually pretty fun.
Okay, everyone, you can start now.
Hey,
Great. We've been waiting for you. Damn.
You had a 5-minute queue now. Come on. Hey, Yellow.
yeah, Yellow. We just talked about Invasion. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's okay. It's a little bit of fun. I mean, I got nowhere near. I was clawing it, holding on to a top 500 spot. Oh, I think I gave up on Saturday. Just couldn't. I made the mistake of changing my faction to Sentinels to do the what's the name bases, the Nemesis bases.
Mhm.
I think if I had stayed Survivors, then I might have got a top 500 spot. But
There
I
was one
finished just
player
about.
that stayed Sentinel that pulled a 715.
Yeah, 728 was my best. No, it's a good bit of fun. I mean, 10, God, I got 10 ton of thorium out of it. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with it all, but
I can see that Disco joined us on the side chat. Hello, Disco, and Video Real. Welcome to the show. And Nutcracker, welcome to the show. Sorry.
yeah, I don't know what the difference is in the prize listings because I have no idea. I know the only differences between the top 100 and the top 500 was war paints or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. That,
So I
that
don't know what the difference between the top 1,000 and the top 500 was.
Pretty much. I mean, if you were in the top 3,000, you still got repair modules and stuff like that.
I got a repair logistic. What else did I get? 10 solar Soul Runner upgrades.
Yep.
And 10
Aggressors.
Helios, but my Helios are max anyway.
Yeah.
That's it, I think.
Wasn't it aggressors too?
I don't know, but I wouldn't know they're max as well. So,
Okay.
well, now we are going a little not that direction because we have seen a lot of things for the last couple. Since the Kickstarter said we should jump over to HTML5, we had seen some weird shit, and apparently you can actually still play on Flash, and I will beg Kickstarter to close that door because that door is inviting for some what do you call it external programs. How can I say that correct?
That's a good.
That's about
That
as
works.
close you get, yeah, without
I'm gonna
issues.
stop screen sharing me for a second, and I'm gonna find that video we have saved so we can show for the people because I have played this game for so long time now, actually since it began, and this is starting to get on my nerves. And if this continue, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm gonna find another game
All right,
because
hold
this
on
is
a
just
second. Hold on a
sick.
second. Don't do that yet. All right, go for it.
Okay. Uh,
I got it off of you.
yeah. And are you ready?
For what?
Just you can just screen share me.
Yeah,
If
okay.
you,
Didn't know if you were ready.
Damn cars.
are you ready? Are you screen sharing me because I'm follow on the YouTube?
Yeah.
So I don't know when you start the screen.
Yeah,
You screen sharing me now?
yes, sir. It's full. It's
Okay.
full screen.
Okay. Can you see how many pens there are here? And that is not not a glitch because that is actually killing the base. This video was made the first 2 days ago, and we are not done yet. This is
One of a couple of examples.
yeah, and I'm gonna play this video to the end so they actually can see what is going on. I know that many people probably have seen that on some sites, and we are not done here. They have probably put in 100 pennants or something at this point.
What was the max amount of tunes that, per penances that we said that you could actually do legit?
It was about 100.
Yeah, because you
If
can
you
actually.
have surrounded the base totally and you have only penance in your tunes,
Yeah, and you and I
it's
figured that
about
out this
100.
morning.
It was. So you think it is over, but you're gonna see in a second what happens again.
And plus, they all came in from one direction.
Looks like they're all coming out of the storage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
basically,
not a
you're using
landing
someone.
zone. It's a exploit of the storage.
Here we go.
Basically, they've exploited somebody's storage to get them
Right.
penances to actually use them.
Mm-hmm.
So it may even show up that you lost those pennants instead of the enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? It is not sad to see this in the game.
One
It is
more reason.
beyond words.
Yeah, it's one more reason of why should we even continue putting coin in if this is occurring. Personally.
They can apparently they can do that because the Flash is still you can still play on Flash.
Not
So
through the normal means.
Right.
no.
It's not something you can do without extra tools, and it's not something that is supposed to be available to the public, but it is.
Can you stop screen sharing me after?
Yep.
That's there's more than 100 penances, a lot more
Oh
than
yeah,
100 penances going in there, mate.
it's
A
that's
lot more.
infinity.
That was one of the
Nice
videos
media even said hacked for sure. That's a hack, definitely.
and we have one more. I'm gonna to show you
Talking to the mic, hon. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll screen share you.
but just I have without a words. I don't know what to say about this shit.
Are you ready?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yes, you can start screen sharing me again.
All right. Go. Your screen shared.
This is another base, I think.
And how long ago was this one?
It's not up on the YouTube yet.
Okay.
I don't know if it's just delay that I'm seeing or not.
You can start to count the mercs that are thrown in that base.
There we go.
Logans and bludgeons.
Now, did you want me to show the top part of the screen? Because I have made it aware parts of it is blocked, but that was before the show.
Just show it as it is.
Okay.
If you can scan up a little bit to the top, because that's where the stuff's dropping in.
That's about as far as I can go, and it'll get.
'Cause I think that video itself is actually cropped anyway.
Yeah.
No, not. They can still play on Flash.
It's
Okay. Stop screen sharing.
it's a renaming of some files that's allowing them access. The problem is that Flash is still available to.
That's shocking, that mind, isn't it?
Just took some pictures. Scanned some of the pages. If you can screen share again.
You
We're
ready?
just gonna. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on a second. It's been about a month since I had to upgrade my equipment. Okay, go ahead.
Not screen sharing?
Yeah, you're screen sharing.
What do you guys think about that one?
Now, to be fair, a lot of people don't know what they're looking at, but if you look at units you killed from that player above versus a player that's against, is 189 penances. and 2
You
Helios. And
cannot fit that in. You can don't. You cannot not even fit that in 5 platoons.
no, because we did the
I
math this
think that
morning.
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bonsai and I did the math about that this morning. And we don't really care we're showing the names. They need to be shown who is cheating.
it's just disgusting. Let's see here. There's some that are maybe a little questionable. Let me see. Yeah, no,
I want to know what
another.
he had in his base to kill that many.
And here is another picture that actually shows you what is going on. Can I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it just takes them a minute before they get caught up on YouTube. And it looks like the same issue with appendices. Quite.
I think it all sucks.
Well, I think the
Yes,
problem, isn't it, the problem is that um, they can do this out of maybe a suggestion is because they don't have a limit on how many builds that you can do on appendices, or do they have a limit now on it? Because I don't
I
even
think they
know.
are using an external program and they are running it through Flash.
Okay.
It
Uh,
does. I think they could do it with a number of units if they knew the code for the actual unit itself. I think the newer stuff may be more difficult,
uh,
but the older stuff that's been around, I think they've discovered the coding.
Yeah.
Here we have another player. He puts in the first part doesn't it seem like that much, but when you start to see how many bludgeon he puts in, 65 bludgeons.
Yeah, because right there on the end it says bludgeon.
Yeah,
And that is an unbelievable amount of bludgeon. 65? Think about that number. 65. How many can you actually deploy without going out and buying more?
I think it is about if you don't have Logan and but he put in Logan and I think one Logan did he put in a Kiko, so he can only have 16
Mm-hmm.
and he has 65. This is just, in my opinion, just sick.
It's crazy.
They have to close that door to the Flash
Yeah.
Is
because
that
they have
is that only on Flash?
yeah they have the
Yeah.
chance now to make it really hard to get external programs and cheat if they want to, but they have to close that door.
And
Yeah.
I want to add one more thing to that. Not only that, but they have to start following their own TOS,
Yes.
their terms of service. There's scuttlebutt out there that these people that have access to these tools that use them, they're told to keep X amount of coin in their accounts. And the idea is that if they're as long as they're coining, they're only going to get reset or just a few days banned, but they will not be permanently banned. I don't. There's no. It could be just a sales tactic from these people to get people to use the tools. It may not be factual, but we don't get a response and we don't get much public information back from Kixeye when they do discover these things, and if they do remove anybody, it's all blacked out data. Okay, they don't tell the public, hey, we just discovered this and we did X and these people are gone. You know, if we would feel so much better about spending coin if they were more transparent and to the direct to the good players, hey, we took care of these. This is a list of people that we just booted, and please enjoy your game today. But they don't.
If
And
they
so
don't
we're,
want to, I
yeah,
think the problem is that because some rumors have been that if you just put about what amount of coin on your account, then they don't gonna ban you, and that is just sick because it is money they put in one time and then they can play the rest of the year.
Now
and they
I
can't
have
even
to.
prove that the gold that they got is legitimate.
Yeah.
Now I have to mention this because just so this is not on the Watchtower. This is stuff that we obtained from research that just anybody else can if they're on pages, if they're looking through YouTube or whatever.
We are just loving this game so much, so we can see this one was if this continues, that will destroy the game.
Yes. And that's all we're trying to put out there. That we're trying to help the other players see that this is not just them seeing this. We're trying to show Kickside they need to get rid of Flash today.
If they don't want to,
Can I
if they don't want
can I
to
just
wait, can I just say this? If they don't want to ban those people, because it seems like they're doing nothing to them, then put them in one sector and let them cheat the shit out of the game and make them so they cannot jump out of that sector.
Yeah, I wrote up a suggestion for that a long time ago. Call it purgatory, and put all the people that are questionable, that are using the cheats, put them all in one sector. Let them play with each other. You don't have to ban them. They can still coin all they want, but they aren't in the wild.
I know that other games have done the same. They put them in one spot so they cannot in a server, so they cannot leave that server if they first are in that server. They have, I think, you have to
Or
be on
even
it.
those that are under investigation. You know, that way they can still
can I
play.
just say can I just say something?
Yeah.
This has been around for like 11 years now, and it's been an issue since even when I started it, when it first come out, when it was first released, and I quit the game for 4 years for exactly the same reason. And the impression I get is that they're endorsing this, and it's just totally wrong.
Yeah, if they
They're coming out and saying they're going to remove Flash and all this sort of stuff, telling us all to go to HTML5. Well, that should be the case. People shouldn't be able to do this stuff in the game. The game's been around for 11 years, and it's never, ever been fixed or cheats getting rid of. To me, I think it's disgraceful.
Yeah, but what pisses me a little off, if I can say that we got told that in the start of December month that change over to HTML5 because it is closing down. The Flash is closing down.
Well,
There will
to
be
be
no more.
fair, it's being taken away from Kixeye. It's not that Kixeye was taking it away.
But you have still that Flash button. They should put all of that over to HTML5 and just remove that button.
Or lock it down better.
Yeah,
They need to
yeah.
lock the directory down.
It's taking the fun away from our gameplay, and that's what you've got to look at. We're all good honest players, and it's taking the fun away from our gameplay when you're seeing stuff like that. It disheartens you. It's like you said, the game's been around for 11 years, and it's always been an issue. And the impression I get that it's never going to be a problem that'll ever be fixed.
Did not correct say they going back to hardband ways.
I just thought of an idea. If Kixeye's not going to take care of this right away, then make the repairs to the base units instant and free. Make them automatically repaired to full health between attacks, so that at least we can leave our defenses in the base against people that don't cheat. Because otherwise, our only recourse for this type of cheat is to pull all of our units out.
The only
Good
other
evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Hey, the only other issue with that is that they would have to have so many people taking their stuff out of PvP and regular tunes and putting it in base and get that free too. If I don't know how they would be able to get it.
No, just between attacks.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't be something. It would just like your base automatically heals.
Okay.
Say, give it
Yeah.
at the same hour, so that everything in the base repairs within the hour after being attacked.
Yeah, had to. Yeah, okay. I get that.
But you can't put keep it so you can't put damaged units in the base.
Yeah. Okay.
And actually, at the moment, I'm scouting. When I get attacked, I actually see a record and press on the boost buttons up in top where the picture is. If I see any bronze or silver attack boost and defense, I'm gonna report them on the spot. But it seems like they are not willing to do anything about those kind of people.
Can I say something?
Hey, Nutcracker.
Good evening. I've only just quickly popped on because you weren't reading the side chat. I was trying to explain there. Have you guys noticed they've taken away the Are You Sure tab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That,
Yellow got pissed off that he spent coin that way too. I think, right?
yeah, I did. They've taken it away. Now, this only tells me they're going back to the way Will Harbin run this bloody place. So this still front is doing exactly the same as what Will Harbin did before he left. Has got no thought for the players at all, just in making money. So if the cheats are spending gold as well, they're not going to care because it's just like Will Harbin did back in the day.
Then they're gonna have 100 players playing this game instead of 20 or 40 or 50,000, because they're losing a lot of players when they like me and Doomsday talked about this when we saw this. We actually questioning about if we are actually gonna spend any more coin on this game, because our money is going. We work for the money we actually put on the game. I'm not pressing with some third party program to get my goal.
Well, since we've been on HTML, our clan has lost over 10 players. They've all jacked the game in.
Uh,
There
they
is
have,
only about 6 of us that are active now. And that's out of 50 odd that we had.
and that is
If I
why
know,
we have. That is why we're going live today this way, because I will beg them to close that door to Flash, because I know they will still cheat on HTML5, but they have to program it first, and then Kicks I have actually the chance to keep up with it and make the changes as they come.
Well,
But
none of us are
we,
experts. None of us are coders. We don't know how it works. But, just an opinion is all we can give. And that opinion from me is they've not transferred the whole game. It's not wholly transferred yet. So part of the game is still on Flash. We can't access Flash.
oh, yes, you do.
Legally, we
Okay.
can't access Flash, but they still have part of the game still on Flash.
Right.
Now,
right.
they need to, once they've got it all across to HTML5, then they can shut the door.
And the
But they
other
can't
thing,
just shut the door. They've got to get it all across first.
I don't think that is the issue at the moment. I think, sorry to say that, I think that there is some way the players can access that flashpoint. And
No, I didn't say they couldn't. I'm
okay,
saying legally they can't.
uh,
If
they
I
have to
without
wanted to
close.
go
going to
over to,
extreme measures, they cannot access it easily.
yes, I mean, if I wanted to go over onto Flash, I can't. Most of us, we try, we can't get onto Flash because we're legit players. They have means and ways of doing it to cheat. But until Flash is actually gone, nothing's going to be done. They're not going to ban them because they say, oh, once we're on HTML5, it won't matter. So we still got customers putting money
But
in.
yeah, but they're gonna lose like the last purge. Sorry to say this, in this way, but last purge was I think 1.5 years ago, when there were some cheats out. They
If
lost.
not longer.
Yeah, they lost so many players at that time, and actually big coiners. So because they could not keep up with that shit, you cannot outspend a cheater. That
By
is.
not doing
No,
anything, it's a recruiting tool to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Either you quit or you join. It's gonna be like that in the end. It is just sick to see one of the best games you have on, in my opinion, on a browser like a game. One of the best games there is, and they don't do anything to keep it clean. It is just sick.
And that system,
The game itself is getting spoiled. The game itself is getting spoiled by a minority.
And just
That's the top bottom of it.
Pixie, just try just a little bit to try a different method than what you've been doing. That's all we're asking. Just see if the other, swing the pendulum to the other side and see if you don't gain players instead of lose players.
Well, I'm sorry to say, they've gone back to the Will Harbin way, and that's a downhill cycle.
It'll kill the game. What's going on will kill the game.
It will choke it. I will say instead of kill, it will choke it because there will be no players left that will coin, and they're gonna see those. Let's say 1,000 coiners that put 500 in, and they have to have something like that on their account, and they will cheat the shit out of it, and they're gonna lose all the other that actually coin in this game. I'm mad about this. I'm sorry to say that like this,
I
but
can't
I'm
tell.
fucking mad about this.
And I can tell.
They should pull that banhammer so hard so they have to look after the pieces in another game.
They've
To be
already
given, to be
didn't they
given the
already
ID,
sorry.
to be given the ID of that player, and he's still playing, says it all.
They've
is
already created an
disgusting.
environment where there's supposedly new players are all brought into one account or one sector, and then they can't, until they get to a certain level or nobody can jump into that sector and attack the lowers. Isn't that something that's been going on? I haven't created a new account in years, so
Yes, it is. Level 39, and then you can leave.
Yeah. So if they can create a level for that, then create the damn purgatory. You don't ban anybody; you just throw them in there. Even if they're suspicious of that, you can put them in there until they've proven otherwise. If you're concerned about them having fake gold, throw them in there. Let them play with each other. Leave them out. Leave them. Keep them away from us.
I'm sorry, it's just the way that you said let them play with each other.
I know.
The dirty mind.
You have a dirty mind.
You too.
No, I didn't. You did.
No, you do too. Just when we're off the air.
I didn't go there.
Well, I totally agree with Banzai on this, and I'm fuming over it. And I'm more fuming over the fact that they're going back to the old ways of Will Harbin's way. It will take this bloody game down even further.
They have so good potential with this game. I have actually been enjoying it a lot here after they start to give the new units out and had fun with them.
It's one of the best point-and-click games there is on the internet.
I agree.
Yeah. And we could see they actually did something about those fucking yeah, cheaters. It will be maybe maybe satisfy some of my frustration, but they have not having nothing to those kind of players.
Might want to read what Knights is posting because is true. It's like they got to make it harder for people to make alternate accounts too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a script going around at the moment. They can make 20 accounts all at the same time, all at once.
Yeah,
20 accounts.
I believe it.
It is. There's a script out, and they're doing it. We can see it in our sector.
Yeah.
They should lock it down to you on to the IP address, and you can only have don't know how many accounts you can have, but you can have a certain amount of account on that IP, and not in the same sector. As soon as they hit the IP in the same sector, they're gonna throw one of them out. I cannot
go to the
see.
graphic card ID, especially right now when it's so hard to get graphics cards for computers.
Unless you buy a whole new computer with it.
When you think about it, right? If you do anything in any walk of life that's wrong, you get punished for it. This is a game where people obviously spend money on the game, and the players is cheating and taking advantage of that. So in my eyes, it should be the same sort of things of any walk of life. If you do something any walk of life that's not right, you're punished for it. It's like it's been endorsed. It's like, yeah, if they stick coin on their account, they can still play. It shouldn't be like that.
And I don't know why they can't see that if they can remove that, they were gonna actually earn more money. Because all of those small spenders, medium spenders, and big coiners, they will come back if they can see that there's something done about it.
If there isn't something done about it, they're going to lose a lot of good players and a lot of honest players.
Yeah.
Because people will just get fed up with it. They'll just get up with it. If somebody's spamming your base with your own units, like we've just seen in the video, because them units are coming out of his own storage. I'm sorry, but where's the fun in that?
Well, to be fair, I'll give you an example.
I quit the game for the same reason, because people were spamming archangels into the base, and that's why I quit. And I come back thought that sorted some of this stuff out, but obviously it hasn't.
To be fair, I have gotten to the point where I was seeing so much of this on other games that this is my last real game that I'm actually playing on a PC, and if this goes to shit, and yes, I will say shit, which looks like it's the direction it's going into, I don't mind just chunking this and just keeping to the ones I play on my phone, like solitaire, whatever, the boring crap. At least I know if I cheat myself, it's a damn card game, you know. It's just, as far as actual gaming though, but I used to play like Dark Orbit and other stuff like for a long time, 15 damn years. I quit that because they had so many issues, and now they're starting to come back like 5 years later, better than they did before, but they lost a lot of people in the process. And I'm thinking this is the way War Commander is going to go as well. It's been going strong for what, nearly 8 to 10 damn years. We were on different platforms, and now we're getting to the point where we're having issues with crap like this on this game. And if they don't fix it and nip it in the bud with Flash soon, it's going to be the same thing as Dark Orbit. They're going to lose a lot more players. We don't see how many people do we used to see online for one game compared to now. A lot less. It's going to get
Like
worse.
Yellow say in the side chat, I don't know.
Excuse me.
We used to once a day jump out, spend 100 coin, and just have fun with it. But you cannot find the fun in it anymore, because if you're gonna spam with those, you cannot counter that in any ways. It just makes me sick.
Well, it makes you to the point where you don't want to PvP anymore.
Actually, no, I'm already there. I think when I go to PvP, I usually do it with dead bases or just find offline. So it is offline hits, because I know if they are cheating in some way. I don't say everybody's cheating, but you can be that unfortunately that you hit a group that where 2 or 3 of them are cheating, and you cannot outspend that what is coming. What I just shown you in the video, you cannot outspend that. Sorry to say that, but this is just gone too far with the cheating. I hope if Kicks are looking at this, just shut that backdoor to the Flash, so they have to go another way around, and you can take it from there, pick it up from there, because it should be more. I don't think that the cheat will disappear, but they have better detecting tool on HTML5 than on Flash. So, Yella, have you anything to say to this? It's probably muted.
Guys, yeah, no, I'm just about to have something to eat.
it's not like we do. We jumped out and had some fun and spent it 150 gold or 100 gold or 200 golds and had a lot of fun for a couple of hours. You cannot. Now you have to see the purpose to do that. It's just gone too far. You can probably hear the frustration in my voice, but yeah. Well, we have been on for 45 minutes and we have ranted for nearly 30 minutes or maybe more.
Most that.
Um, I will say that it is what it is for now. And I will go through the shout outs. I don't know if you can start, Ghost Rider.
Yeah, my shout out, of course, is to you, Bonsai, and to everybody on the panel, and to those in side chat, and those who will watch it later, and anybody from Kickside. We're just trying to put the word out there that there's a lot more people than us know about this, and we're just trying to make it up front and there, saying all this stuff is searchable, all this stuff it is there. Just get rid of Flash already, and you'll get rid of most of the issues that we are talking about, because it's just ridiculous. It's I don't know. It's getting to the point of where no, well, it's the only reason why I'm still playing now is because Watchtower. Our friends in the clan, the people in the sector. People that we work with and do for in the game. I don't want to say play with, because then my mind's gonna go straight to the gutter. But they need to do something about that flash and get rid of it now, because otherwise I'm gonna be coining nothing after this month. And that's it.
Uh, I see Doomsday Jonas.
Hey, Dooms.
Oh,
Can we
Hello,
start the show?
Yes, sorry, we have just rented for nearly 35 minutes, I think. And before I take the next shoutouts, do you have anything to say about what is going on in the game at the moment?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I know Kixeye have been busy converting the game to HTML5, but the shit what's going down at the minute, and it's more widespread than I think Kixeye will admit. It should take a high priority. Even if it means stopping doing HTML5 at the minute and cracking down on these cheats, because if they don't, they're going to lose a lot of players, and a lot of players who spend a lot of money on this game, me included. That's all I'm going to say on it. I feel like I'm being conned out my money. Let's just put it that way. Because when you're getting flat with so many mercs and so many pennants and people using hold out gold boosts, and then I'm coining to coin my base defense to keep playing, I've just been ripped off that money I'm paying. While someone's just done it for free, laughing at me. Do you know what I mean? I just don't want to dog them too much, but I'm fuming at the minute. I am fuming, literally. So
I think we all are. After what we have seen for a couple last 3 weeks, they should put something in the game so it can measure the motherboard or graphics card, and if they're gonna get banned, they cannot. They have to go to.
there's one thing what annoys me, and I don't know if this come out of Kickseye's mouth, but I'm sure they said it'll make it easier to detect cheats when they're in HTML5. All I'm seeing is we've gone to HTML5 and a shitload of cheats have come in. What we didn't have a few months ago.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm just they have to close that door. Okay, Hikes, can you give your shout outs?
Yeah.
And thank you, Doomsday, for your opinion. Yeah.
Thank you, Bonsai and Randy, for putting on the show. Thank you to my fellow panelists. Thank you for everybody who showed up on side chat. Sorry we were more rant today than participating with with everybody. I just want to, in closing, I've seen much worse than the cheats. I mean, these are bad, but I've seen worse. And I've always worked towards getting what I know to Kixeye to do something about it, to try to close the doors. This is supposed to be an entertainment game. It's no different than going to Vegas. You put your money out, you get some pleasure for doing this. But if you see the guy next to you putting half the coin in and getting twice the reward, it's no longer entertainment. It's pure, your category. You're giving some people special privileges that you aren't affording everybody. And this has got to be put to an end, because it's going to end the entertainment sensation that I get from playing the game. It's a social game as much as it is entertainment. And my friends, all in the panel here, we're going to walk. We're going to walk if you don't make changes.
Yep.
And I hope you take it to heart, Kixeye. And I'm out.
One thing I can mention, Bonsai, we can always just start streaming Netflix.
Cornflakes?
Netflix.
No.
Cornflakes.
Oh,
Cornflakes? No, Netflix. Are you hungry? Damn.
I said pancakes earlier.
Just interrupt as well before you carry on with the hangouts, the shout-outs as well.
Yes.
Another worry I've got, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we seem to be losing so many members of the Kickside team. So many. And I'm worried they haven't got enough actual staff to sort all this stuff out. I mean, the HTL5 conversion was only getting done by 2 people. And I don't see as many staff anymore, Kickside. I'm just worried that Stillfront's stripping them bare, where we've got hardly anyone left in the game.
Well, hell, we hadn't even seen Golden Doodle in Discord for a long time. Now he's back for a while.
Well, anyway, carry on, sorry.
No, you're right, Doomsday. And this is one of the best games, click on screen games that are on the market, and I cannot understand not keeping it as it should be one of the top. Yeah, not I know your shout out is gonna be short. Can you give your shout out? Or maybe not.
You're breaking up a little bit,
Raven?
Bonsai.
Yep.
Can you give your shout out, Raven?
Shout out to you, Bonsai and Branny, for putting this show on. I know why you put it on. I can totally understand. And it's like I said, I'm with Doomsday on this as well. I'm in the same mind as Doomsday. But thanks everybody who's joined us on the side chat and watching us on YouTube. But I think this message gets through the people that we want to get it out to, and that's all I've got to say.
Yellow?
Hello, that was good timing. I was just unmuted as you said yellow. I had to eat my flavourless dinner. Still can't taste the bloody thing. Strange, but anyway, yeah, basically what the guys are saying. It's just, you will say it every day. Even the guys on the City show, they say this game is amazing. The concept of this game is unlike anything out there. They have a potential gold mine in their hands if they could just run the company or manage it properly by racing all this crap, making it balancing the game a little bit better. Yeah, the only way to talk. I mean, like that, people call it. You're saying it's a rant show. It's not a rant show. It's an awareness show. This is an awareness show. It needs to be sorted. Otherwise, people are going to start talking with their wallets. And there's only in the end. There's only going to be one person that loses out. That's going to be Kixeye on people's gold. So they need to act, and this I can't think if it was Doomsday or what said. They need to act on this now. Hey, stop HMTL5. This is more important. Now, this is going to cost them money. This is going to cost them money. No doubt, no two ways about it. If this carries on, it will cost them money. So they need to sort it and sort it now. Peace.
Peace. Exactly. Paradox, can you give your shout out?
Certainly. A shout out to you, Bonsai and Brandy, for putting on the show. Shout out to my fellow panelists for their opinions on everything in the show. Shout out to the side chat. Without you, we wouldn't have a show. I also want to give people my usual thing, which is people. This is a game to where we attack and we get attacked, and our bases get destroyed. There is no reason for anyone to use personal, real insults in a global chat because your base got destroyed. This is all in fun. Let's have fun and enjoy the game that we love. I hope everybody out there takes precautions during these terrible times we're having with COVID, and I hope everybody is safe and well. Thank you very much. Have a blessed week.
Can I also add to that? That also extends to pages like on Facebook and all that stuff. That hate needs to just, stop. It's just a game. It's just pixels at the end of the day. What you take out of it when you get off of it is what you should put into it. It's just for fun. Go ahead.
I'll add to that though. It is a game until your base gets destroyed by 187 pennants. Then it's not a game.
Yes.
Did I forget anybody? Not are you back with us?
You breaking up, Bonsai. Nut, you want to give it a go?
Nutcracker, I had a shout out.
Not. Do you want to give a shout out?
Is that me?
Yeah.
Yes. Not.
Yeah.
Last time
Yeah.
we
Sorry,
talked.
you keep breaking up. Yeah. Welcome back, Will Harbour. Hi and bye. Goodbye.
Did I forget anybody?
You got
Don't
Yellow,
think so.
Raven. Yeah,
Just me.
Dooms. You get Dooms.
Tuesday. Dooms.
Yeah, just a shout out to all you guys. In fact, a shout out to all players of this game, apart from the ones who are obviously doing all this shit at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
And if Kixeye is watching, I mean, we've only done this because we all love this game. You know, everyone who's on this panel, everyone who watches the other shows, City Show and all that. We're all passionate about this game. And like I said earlier, you know, this needs to be fixed. You're going to lose players in the drones. You know what I mean? If they don't sort this out, it's getting beyond a joke. But apart from that, just don't you listen, Kixeye. Have fun in the game, guys.
My shout out goes to those that are here on the panel. Thanks for making this possible. I'm just a little angry at the moment, but it is so fun to play with you guys on a daily basis and testing things and competing with you, and yeah, it is just amazing. For those that are on the side chat, thank you for joining the show. Without you, it will not be a show, and love you all. And for those that will look at it later, I will give you a big shout out too. And remember, this is a game that is one of the best games that are on the market.
Mm-hmm.
And the last shout out, I think I will go to my wife. And that is all from us.
Bonsai, can I just quickly give a shout out to Sidney and Anton for checking in on me while I've been while I've been given the COVID diagnosis. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your love that you sent and support, and that goes to all you guys here as well.
Yeah.
From me too. They checked in on me too. Love you guys too. Yeah. But that is all from us. Catch you next week or maybe in the weekend.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.